Daily K-pop bits. Are we actually seeing the rise of Southeast Asian aces in K-pop? Is this the beginning of a big change for the industry? First, let's talk about Hearts2Hearts. They debuted this year and sold more than 400,000 copies in their first week. That's huge. And Carmen, who's from Indonesia, is clearly being treated as the vocal ace. She consistently gets the most lines in their title tracks, and her vocal prowess is heavily utilized. Rightfully so. Then there's Sophia from KATSEYE, another Southeast Asian standout. She's Filipina and ranked #1 in the Dream Academy finale, topping in the votings in 62 countries, the most of any contestant. Out of 16, 14 contestants voted that they wanted to debut with her. Judges and mentors from Dream Academy consistently praised her as a top performer and natural leader. In their debut EP, Sophia absolutely shined. She was well utilized in tracks like Debut and Touch, which turned into full-on viral TikTok dance craze. She was also the face of the Netflix documentary, heavily featured in promotions with a great storyline, highlighting the star that she is. In their second EP, she didn't receive the most spotlight, likely to let other members have room to grow, since Sophia had already captured attention. But her role as leader remains unmistakable. She's articulate, sophisticated, and known for her polished presence. That's why she continues to front interviews and brand campaigns. They now have over 20 million monthly Spotify listeners and are clearly being set up as the biggest girl group of this generation. Then there's AHOF, who debuted not long ago and still managed to sell almost 400,000 copies in their first week, plus secured 3 music show wins. And they didn't come from a giant company. They came from a startup label, a company that only began operations just over a year. No major backing, no big name push behind them. Their debut success was built entirely on pure fan love and support. Their ace, JL, their center visual, another powerhouse from Southeast Asia, from the Philippines as well. He gets the most lines, sings the high notes, and songs are clearly shaped to showcase his strengths, rightfully so. JL ranked #1 on Universe League, and he's being highly regarded by his company. And he's proving why every step of the way. It was a huge risk that F&F took in giving him the opportunities they have, but it's a gamble that's paying off. Yes, we've had Southeast Asian idols before and in the present, but many were underused and sidelined to make way for South Korean members. Now, Carmen, Sophia, and JL are rewriting that narrative. They're not just part of the group. They play a huge part of their group's story. This could easily be a case study for future K-pop marketing. Is the Korean entertainment sector finally becoming more open-minded and confident in the star potential of Southeast Asian idols? Will we start seeing more Southeast Asian talents debut in the future, especially under big-name companies like HYBE or SM? What do you think?